Bem-vindo a Gameplay BR, quem fala é o Aurélio. Pessoal, é o seguinte, hoje é um jogo muito especial, né? À toa que tá no GOAT aí, né? Tá sendo candidato ao GOAT, né? Ao GOAT do ano. Alan Wake 2, é isso aí. Alan Wake 2 é um jogo de survival horror, cara, desenvolvido pela Redmi Entertainment e publicado pela Epic Games Publishing, né? Uma sequência do Alan Wake de 2010, são exatamente 13 anos, cara. Não tem como errar esse jogo. Apesar que eu acho que ele não vai ganhar, né? Mas tudo bem, vamos embora. O jogo foi lançado para todas as plataformas dia 17 de outubro de 2023 e a história segue o romancista, né, de suspense best-seller Alan Wake, que está preso em uma dimensão alternativa há 13 anos, enquanto tenta escapar escrevendo uma história de terror envolvendo uma agente do FBI chamada Saga Anderson. E é isso aí, cara, é isso aí, não tem muita coisa que falar de Alan Wake. Eu joguei o primeiro Alan Wake 2 ou 3 vezes, eu acho, tá? No mínimo. E tem uma premissa muito boa, né? 13 anos após o escritor best-seller de terror Alan Wake desaparecer, uma série de assassinatos ritualísticos ocorre na cidade de Bright Falls, em Washington. Saga Anderson, uma agente do FBI, é enviada para Bright Falls para investigar os assassinatos, onde ela se envolve em uma história de terror sobrenatural escrita por Wake, para escapar de seu cativeiro. Gente, é um jogo sensacional, cara. Afinal de contas, estamos falando de Alan Wake, né? Alan Wake é coisa de outro mundo. Gente, já mexi em todas as opções, tá? Não tenho que eu mexer muito aqui. Temos aqui alguma coisa que eu troquei de padrão para esse aqui e a arma também de padrão para essa aqui, só e mais nada. Vamos embora, novo jogo. Galera, quem puder se inscrever no canal e deixar o like aí também, eu agradeço, tá bom? Agradeço demais, publicar nas suas redes sociais, compartilhar. Não esquece, ativa as notificações que o YouTube não notifica você, cara. Ativa as notificações aí que eu agradeço. Vamos lá, novo jogo, Alan Wake 2, mais uma série para o canal. Normal, história, normal, difícil, normal. Vamos embora.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
E é isso aí, começamos com um gordo, peludo, sujo de lama. Galera, censurei a nudez do jogo, tá? Censurei, não quero problemas. Como vocês estão vendo, o jogo tá em inglês, com legendas em português, que sim, já é muito bom. Mas eu acho que a empresa tem muito dinheiro para poder dublar o jogo, né? Mas enfim, deve dar muito trabalho, isso e aquilo. E vambora, vambora. Olha, puxa, cara, cê é louco. Vamos embora, gente. Não se esquece, se inscreve no canal e deixa o like. Alan Wake 2, vamos embora. Tava ansioso pra... Não faz um tempo que eu tô com esse jogo, tá, gente? Já faz um tempo que eu tô com o jogo, só não tava com tempo pra jogar. Tem bastante jogos pra jogar, cara. Graças a Deus. Maruz. Isso aqui é um homem qualquer, tá? Aumentei um pouco a legenda, que eu também sou meio cego. E vamos embora. Não sei se é pra gente seguir aquele povo ali, tá? Cara, esse jogo... Ai, cara. Entre esse jogo e Baldur's Gate, eu gosto muito do Baldur's Gate, cara. Mas o Alan Wake é sensacional, mano. E todos já devem saber, eu sou um tipo de jogador que jogo devagar, cara. Não tenho pressa para terminar o jogo. Gosto de ver a ambientação, a trilha sonora, tudo, a arte do jogo, entendeu? Então, olha isso aqui, cara. Olha essas árvores, mano. Isso é louco, muito bem feito. Parabéns. Cara, olha essa ambientação aqui, cara. Olha esse vento nas folhas, mano. Puta merda, cara. É sensacional isso aqui. Muito bonito, mano. Quero ver exatamente quando o jogo começar. Agora eu posso... Puta merda, já tomei o primeiro. Lembrando, eu sou cagão, tá? Caraca! Quase falei. Puta merda. Sou muito cagão pra jogo de terror, cara. Não sei o que é, mas vamos embora. Ah, dá pra ele dar uma corrida mais rápida aqui, ó. Boa que a gente se adianta. Agora, jogo, pelo amor de Deus, depois que eu já aprendi sozinho, agora a gente tá meio que no tutorialzinho mesmo. Já veio a primeira sombra do jogo, né? Primeira sombra do jogo ali. Não sei se é pra ir por aqui. Acho que é pra ir por aqui mesmo. Acho que aumentei muito a sensibilidade de quando a gente corre. Vambora, gordinho, vambora. Caraca, começou a chover, eu já tô molhado, cara. Olha o brilho nas costas de quando você tá molhado, sabe? Que da hora. Eu não sei se eu tenho que ir ali, mano, ou se eu tenho que voltar, cara. Eu acho que aquilo ali não são amigos, né? Mas enfim, vamos lá. Alguma coisa vai acontecer. Qualquer coisa nós voltamos. Não sei o que eu faço. Eu acho que é só pra fugir desse pessoal aqui. Não sei. Cheguei na luz. Ai, caraca! Puta merda! Não era pra ele estar ali perto da luz, era? Ah, porque não são as sombras, né? São alguém fazendo um ritual, se eu não estou enganado. Pode ser. isso aí, sejam bem-vindos a Alan Wake 2. Cara, eu tô muito feliz com isso aqui, mano. Sério. Por favor, né? Sem direito autoral de música, tá, gente? Pelo amor de Deus. Já pensou esse jogo dublado, mano? Meu Deus, seria muito foda. Faltou uma dublagem. Nada que impeça de jogar, tá? Não deixa de ser um jogo maravilhoso isso aqui, cara. O 1 é sensacional. Imagina esse aqui. Quando eu costumo fazer série do jogo, eu não... Exatamente o que apareceu, olha, sem spoiler, tá? Eu não pego spoiler do jogo, cara. Nada. Eu sei que Alan Wake tem bastante puzzle, bastante coisa, então eu não pego spoiler. Eu prefiro quebrar a cabeça, passar meia hora tentando resolver aquilo ali, mas zero spoiler, cara.
Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear.
Eu tinha aumentado um pouco, tá, gente? 10 no caso, né? Mas o padrão é 50, tá? Eu tinha só aumentado um pouco. Vamos embora. E começou, tá? O convite. Vá à cena do crime. Ache os policiais. E essa é a nossa, uma das nossas protagonistas, tá? Saga Anderson. Olha, pegamos um mapinha. Exibir mapa. Olha, temos um mapa aqui bem legal, hein? Olha só, a gente tá aqui, a gente pode ir para essa área aqui. Nossa, esse jogo tem muitos segredos aqui, cara. Muito segredo. Vou tentar fazer o máximo possível aqui. Deve ter muita coisa aqui escondida. Enfim, vamos embora. Temos uma área bem grande pra gente cobrir aqui, né? Pra gente... Temos ir pra ali, mas vamos seguir o policial, né? Vamos seguir o roteiro.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Are they gone?
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Boa, a gente fazer uma visita ali no mental ali, não pausa o jogo, hein? A gente pode sofrer dano de inimigos por perto aqui se tiver, hein? Já vamos ficar ligado. Ela e os pensamentos da Saga. Pessoal, eu vou entrar na party aqui junto com meus amigos, tá? Até porque eles também querem saber do jogo. Não vou incluir a party aqui porque a galera fala muita besteira, né?
Why now?
Cara, o jogo tá muito bonito, hein? Muito bonito. Olha essa ambientação, cara. Estacionamento. Chalé de aluguel em Cauldron Lake.
Real funny, Anderson.
Muito bonito o jogo, cara.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. know. Think, Saga. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nope. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. had to review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Sure. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too. A creepy twig sculpture? Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Welcome back, Anderson. This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it. Welcome back, Anderson.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
you get lost, Anderson?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here. Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place. I didn't know trees got that big.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.